Fear, the unexpected ally in Black entrepreneurship. Welcome to the Black CEO podcast, where we dive deep into the heart of entrepreneurship and uncover the hidden truths that can transform your business journey. Today, we're in for a treat that's going to shake up everything you thought you knew about fear, success, and the power of the entrepreneurial spirit. I'm absolutely thrilled to share with you the incredible insights I've gained from a recent interview with Julia Douglas, a true visionary in the world of Black entrepreneurship. Julia isn't just a successful businesswoman. She's a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change, and a living testament to the power of embracing our fears and turning them into fuel for success. Her work has touched countless lives, empowering a new generation of Black entrepreneurs to rise above systemic challenges and create thriving businesses that are changing the face of our economy. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt that knot in your stomach when you're about to take a big risk? That voice in your head whispering, what if you fail? Well, what if I told you that very feeling, that fear you've been trying to silence, could be the key to unlocking your greatest potential? I know, it sounds crazy, right? But stick with me, because by the end of this talk, you're going to see fear in a whole new light. You're going to understand why embracing fear, not running from it, could be the game changer you've been looking for in your entrepreneurial journey. Let's start with a story that Julia shared with me, a story about a man named Keith. Now, Keith wasn't just any entrepreneur. He was a talented individual with big dreams and even bigger potential. But life, as it often does, had thrown him some serious curveballs. He'd faced setbacks that would have knocked most people off their feet for good. In fact, these setbacks had hit Keith so hard that he was questioning whether he had anything left to offer the world. I want you to pause for a moment and think about Keith. Because here's the thing. Keith's story isn't unique. There are countless Keiths out there, talented, passionate individuals who've been knocked down by circumstances, by systemic challenges, or by their own fears. Maybe you're a Keith. Maybe you know a Keith. Hell, maybe you've been Keith more times than you'd like to admit. But here's where things get interesting. Julia's insights reveal three crucial strategies that can transform how we approach entrepreneurship, especially as Black business leaders. These aren't just theories or feel-good platitudes. These are battle-tested strategies that have helped countless individuals overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. First up, we need to talk about embracing fear as a catalyst for growth. Now, I can almost hear you thinking, embrace fear. Are you out of your mind? But hear me out. Fear is as natural as breathing, especially for Black entrepreneurs facing an extra layer of challenges due to systemic barriers and historical inequities. But what if, instead of letting fear paralyze us, we used it as a compass pointing us towards growth? Think about it. Every time you step out of your comfort zone, every time you pitch to a new investor, launch a new product, or make a tough decision, fear is right there with you. It's like that annoying friend who always shows up uninvited to the party. But what if, instead of trying to kick fear out, we invited it in and asked it to dance? Let me share a story that illustrates this beautifully. In a Harvard Business Review study, researchers found that successful entrepreneurs don't eliminate fear, they manage it. They use strategies like emotional self-monitoring and problem solving to address fear constructively. One entrepreneur in the study described how she used her fear of failure as a motivator to meticulously plan and prepare for every possible scenario. Can you imagine that? Using fear as a superpower to become more thorough, more prepared, and ultimately more successful. Another entrepreneur talked about how acknowledging his fears allowed him to address them head on, leading to more informed decision making. It's like turning on the lights in a dark room. Suddenly, those scary shadows become manageable objects that you can navigate around. Now, let's talk about our second key insight: resourcefulness beyond financial capital. As Black entrepreneurs, we often face significant financial barriers. Access to capital remains a persistent challenge. But Julia's insights reminded me that while money is important, it's not the only resource at our disposal. Let me tell you about Damon John, the founder of Fubu and a shark on Shark Tank. When Damon started Fubu, he didn't have access to traditional funding sources, but did that stop him? Hell no. He looked at what he did have: his mother's house, which became his makeshift factory,
his friends who became his models, and his sheer determination. Damon focused on acquiring new skills, building a network, and being patient with the growth process. He didn't let the lack of financial capital stop him. Instead, he got creative and used every resource at his disposal. This story exemplifies what Julia was emphasizing: the importance of looking beyond monetary capital. It's about leveraging community engagements, learning from failures, and being patient with the growth process. It's about seeing every interaction, every setback, every small win as an opportunity to learn and grow. A study by the National Association for the Advancement of Investment Alternatives Foundation highlighted how young Black entrepreneurs are overcoming obstacles. They found that successful Black entrepreneurs often compensate for lack of financial capital by heavily investing in skill acquisition and network building. One entrepreneur in the study talked about how she couldn't afford expensive marketing campaigns when she started. So, what did she do? She rolled up her sleeves, learned digital marketing skills herself, and leveraged community events to promote her business. Another spoke about how he built strategic partnerships with other local businesses, creating a support network that helped all of them grow. These stories underscore a crucial point. As Black entrepreneurs, our resilience, creativity, and community connections are invaluable resources. When we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have and can develop, we open up a world of possibilities. Now, let's talk about our third insight, which ties everything together: the importance of emotional intelligence and continuous learning. This might sound soft compared to hard business skills, but trust me, it's a game changer. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage our own emotions and those of others, is crucial in entrepreneurship. It helps us navigate the roller coaster of running a business, from the highs of winning a big contract to the lows of facing rejection or setbacks. Julia emphasized how emotional self awareness and continuous learning are crucial for navigating the challenges of entrepreneurship. By understanding and managing our emotions, we can make better decisions and find creative solutions to problems. Let me share a personal anecdote that drives this point home. Early in my entrepreneurial journey, I faced a major setback. A deal I had been working on for months fell through at the last minute. I was devastated and for a moment considered giving up. But then I remembered advice similar to what Julia shared: treat every experience, especially the painful ones, as a learning opportunity. Instead of wallowing in disappointment, I forced myself to analyze the situation objectively. What could I learn from this? How could I improve my approach next time? This shift in perspective not only helped me bounce back faster, but also led to insights that improved my business strategy moving forward. This approach isn't just anecdotal, it's backed by research. Studies have shown that entrepreneurs with high emotional intelligence are better equipped to handle stress, make decisions under pressure, and build strong relationships with team members and clients. Moreover, the most successful entrepreneurs are lifelong learners. They're constantly seeking new knowledge, whether it's about their industry, new technologies, or personal development. This commitment to learning allows them to stay adaptable in a rapidly changing business landscape. As I reflect on these insights from Julia, I'm struck by how they all interconnect. Embracing fear requires emotional intelligence. Being resourceful beyond financial capital demands continuous learning. And both of these feed into our ability to use fear as a catalyst for growth. So, what does this mean for you, for all the Keats out there who might be listening? It means that no matter where you are in your entrepreneurial journey, no matter how many setbacks you faced, you have within you the potential for extraordinary growth and success. It means that the fear you feel when facing a new challenge isn't a sign of retreat, it's an invitation to grow. It means that even if you don't have deep pockets, you have invaluable resources in your skills, your community, and your capacity to learn. And it means that by developing your emotional intelligence and committing to continuous learning, you're equipping yourself with the tools to navigate any challenge that comes your way. Now, I want to challenge each of you listening to take one step today towards embracing these insights. Maybe it's acknowledging a fear you've been avoiding and making a plan to address it. Perhaps it's reaching out to your community to explore non financial resources you can leverage. Or it could be committing to a new learning opportunity to enhance your emotional intelligence. Remember, entrepreneurship isn't just about building a business, it's about building yourself. Every challenge you face, every fear you overcome, every new skill you acquire is is shaping you into a stronger, more resilient leader. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a question to ponder. What fear, if embraced, could catapult your business to the next level? Sit with that question. Let it challenge you. Let it inspire you. But don't just sit there. I want you to take action. Right now, pull out your phone or a piece of paper. Write down one fear that's been holding you back. Now, next to it, write down one action you can take to face that fear head on. It doesn't have to be big. Maybe it's making that phone call you've been avoiding or signing up for that class you've been eyeing. And here's the kicker. I want you to commit to taking that action within the next 24 hours, because here's the truth. The world needs what you have to offer. Your unique perspective, your passion, your resilience. These are the ingredients of innovation and change. You see, when we as Black entrepreneurs succeed, we're not just building businesses, we're building legacies, we're creating jobs in our communities, we're inspiring the next generation to dream bigger and reach higher, we're changing the narrative about what's possible. So embrace your fear, let it fuel you, be resourceful with what you have, and never, ever stop learning. Because when you do these things, you're not just changing your own life, you're changing the world. Now go out there and show the world what you're made of. The future is waiting and it's got your name written all over it. Thank you.